Welcome to Lorbeck Luxury Cars. I'm Sreko Lorbeck. We have a new member that is joining the team of our Lorbeck Friday drives. This particular person has a long family history of automotive and a passion in automotive and ownership of some very, very special cars. So without a further ado, I'd like to welcome Harry Walker. Welcome, Harry.
Thank you very much for that intro. So guys, as Sreko said, since a little kid, sort of grew up with rally posters on my walls, fast cars in the garage, and really this is almost a dream come true in a sense. I get to drive fast cars whenever I want, get to talk.
Not too fast.
Not too fast, of course, but I'll try my best to stay to the speed limits. But no, it really is such a great opportunity for me to really develop on myself and help out the brand. Yep. And yeah, just have a little bit of fun with it really. So.
Well, we know you've probably driven a lot faster cars than some of the cars we have here, but the cars we have are very special, exciting. So today, we've got a very special car for you. We've got an almost new Mercedes-Benz Amg Gtr.
Wow, okay.
As you know, Mercedes-Benz in Formula One have had a really good long history, and especially with their Amg GT series.
Almost too long, but...
Too long, but nevertheless, this is a very special car. So I have the keys for the car here, and we want you to give us your take on the car.
Beautiful.
There you go, mate.
Can't wait.
Enjoy.
Let's go for a drive.
We'll see you when you get back.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Lorbeck Luxury Cars. I'm your new host, Harry Walker, and I'll be helping out with the team here at Lorbeck, providing the Friday drives and just having a bit of fun in general. So today, we're going to be looking at this beautiful Mercedes-Benz Amg Gtr, finished in a Magnetite Schwarz metallic, paint code 183 for anyone that's interested. This car was tested and developed on the Nordschleife, the Nürburgring. The colour that this vehicle launched in was actually called Green Hell Magneto, sort of signifies the forest and where this car was developed. So if we look at the performance of the vehicle, it has a 4-litre bi-turbo V8 producing 576 horsepower and 700 newton meters of torque. And that's a jump of 50 horsepower over the regular GTS model. Wider front arches and rear, bigger wheels to accommodate for that. We have extra cooling at the front here for the brake ducts. It goes right through the car and onto the brakes. Much wider intercoolers up here. We also have active aero on the front lip here that opens and closes depending on what speed you're doing. If we come round to the rear of the vehicle, we have this beautiful fixed wing here in gloss black. Newly redesigned rear diffuser with a much wider center exhaust here. And if you didn't know, we also have these tiny little side exit exhaust here for the turbos as well, which is really cool. The car as a package really is all about the track, and if you're considering a vehicle like this, you would have also considered cars like the Porsche GT3 RS, the Aston Martin Vantage F1 edition, and cars of a similar nature. I mean, these cars are really designed for the track, and if you're going to be buying one of these cars, I'd recommend that you take it out there and get the full enjoyment for what these cars can actually do. Alright, that's enough talking for me. Let's jump in this thing and see what it's got. Alright, so first things first, pulling out of the dealership. Initial impressions are you're sitting nice and low down in the car, and you're sitting almost virtually right on the rear of the wheels. You've got this long bonnet out the front, and it really does just make you feel like you're in something really special. Now it's a little bit wet out today, so traction is not on our side with these Cup 2 tyres. These tyres are primarily used for dry, hot tracks, and that is not what we got today. So your feet, you've got to be patient on the power. Wow. The gearbox is super snappy. The throttle response is really on it. awesome snaps and pops from the exhaust there. Yeah, wow. The really cool thing about these new Mercedes and new cars in general are they're just so adjustable. I mean, I'm looking down here at my center console here, and I've got individual, comfort, sport, sport plus, race. I mean, you know, all the suspension modes, exhaust, manual mode. I mean, you know, there's more stuff here that you'd ever really know what to do with. And it just means you have a car that's just so pliable to what you want. I mean, you know, you want to go balls to the wall and go racing, you can do that. And you want to drive home to see the kids, put it in comfort and cruise. It can really do everything. So we'll try to just put some power down here. Getting a little bit of heat now in the tyres. So it's starting to put its power down a little easier, but it's still a handful, I can tell you. Wow, that engine never gets old. It just sounds awesome. And you know, it's a real shame because Mercedes, you know, as with the times, V8s just aren't going to be around forever. You know, the new C63 is downsizing to the new 4-cylinder, 2-litre 4-cylinder. You know, I'm sure it'll be quick, but it's just not going to have that sound. You know, put the window down a little bit and hear that exhaust. The car just inspires confidence. I mean, the chassis is tight. Really place it exactly where you want on the road. The car also has 9 traction control settings. So if I go here, as you can see, you twist this dial, and as you turn it to the left, you get further and further off. If I want it more on, switch it to the right, and you can just set the car up exactly how you want it. So I know exactly what the car is doing. If it's starting to slip a little bit or the tyres are getting a little hot, I can switch it to the right and apply a little bit more traction control. And the level of adjustability just means that you can really do exactly what you want with the car.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that and enjoyed Harry Walker's first Friday drive in the AMG GTR. Well, we've got a lot more exciting cars coming up and some very special cars lined up for you to enjoy when we're filming in Sydney. But from now till next week, as always, we'll see you next week.